Hello and welcome back to Life Lesson 56. Why Knowledge Edges Over Appearance. A very interesting story about the Indian engineer. It's an anecdote and you will enjoy it till the end. It was an era of British rule and a train was running at good speed in a compartment. An Indian man was also traveling with the Britishers. Most of the British passengers were making fun of the Indian man. Some were laughing and pointing in the manner he was dressed and also passed unwarranted comments. While other Britishers were angry and shouting and cursing at the management, they were asking why an Indian was also allowed to board the train with them. But all of this had no effect on the person sitting there, clad in dhoti kurta, a black coat, and a turban on his head. He was sitting there calmly, with a serious straight face, as if he was focused on something. As the train was running at a high speed, the ridicule and the insult of the Indian man also continued. But then all of a sudden, the Indian man got up from his seat and shouted loudly, "Stop the train!" And before anyone could understand anything, he pulled the chain of the train and the train came to a halt. At this action of the Indian man, anger among the British passengers broke out like hell, and everyone started abusing him, but he stood still in a very serious posture if none of these were affecting him. The train guard came running and asked in a very stern voice, "Who stopped the train?" Before any British passenger could speak, the Indian man said, "I stopped it." Now the train guard shouted in anger, "Are you mad? Are you traveling on the train for the first time? Do you know stopping the train without a reason is a crime?" The man replied calmly, "Yes, I know. But if I had not stopped the train, hundreds of passengers who were on this train would have lost their lives." Hearing this, everyone started laughing, mocking at the Indian man. But the Indian man continued, "Tracks are broken at some distance from here. If you want to confirm, you can go and see it for yourself." It surprised all present there. The train guard and some Britishers got down from the train and started walking towards that direction to check, and continued cursing the Indian man on the walk. After walking some distance, they were all shocked to find that indeed the track was broken and the broken nuts and bolts were lying scattered. Now all those Britishers, including the train guard, who were calling the Indian man mad, were abusing him, came back to the train and started looking at him out of curiosity. The train guard queried, "How did you know that the tracks were broken?" The Indian man replied, "When people were busy screaming, shouting and talking in the train, my attention was focused on the speed of the train. The train was moving at its usual normal speed, but suddenly there was a change in its speeds due to vibrations of the track, and this only happens when the track is broken at some distance. Therefore, without losing a moment, I pulled the chain to stop the train." The train guard as well as the Britishers in that compartment were stunned. The guard said, "Such fine technical knowledge? You don't seem to be an ordinary person. Please introduce yourself." The Indian man politely replied, "I am an Indian engineer. Moksha Gundam Visveshwara." He also said that this is what I have learned in my engineering. To tell you the story, he is the first engineer, an Indian engineer who was popularly known as MV. He had received the Bharat Ratna in 1955. With this, we come to the end of Life Lesson 56. Why knowledge edges over appearance. Next time, judge people accordingly. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing to my channel. See you soon and bye-bye.